Glad to have you with us from Springfield, Missouri, Plaster Stadium, home to the Missouri State Bears. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Florida International Panthers. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Missouri State Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm... FIU will kick it off to get things underway. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Missouri State's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Clark wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for room. It's Lawrence. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Bears need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Panthers offense will get the ball for the first time. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Unloads it left. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Quarterback running on the draw. Got the first down. Looking for more. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Tight end now in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock. Didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Looking for a gap. It's Joyner. Makes a man miss. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Clark to fire. Got his man. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Pass passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Power football with the run. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Bears come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Here's the handoff. Jukes his way for more. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. And the field goal unit is on the field. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard. He gets a hand on it, it's blocked.
And how about the push from the right side to be able to get a little bit of penetration, move those guys back, and then just flying in there, laying out, getting your hands on the football, tipping the football, and getting the block.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. The give to the back. Turning it on. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Panthers in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Punt is on its way. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Quickly out to the tight end. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. You want to talk about hearts in throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Well, jet sweep pass. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Clark wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Clinton. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he's got some space. FIU pushing tempo.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man. Really good.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. FIU will line up to punt. Takes it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Touchdown, Missouri State. Special teams coming through. The third aspect of the game, delivering big time. The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. You think you're getting the offense, the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you, get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Leaves it with the back. Hard running there. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll try the run. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. And the Panthers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the air, it's Jenkins. Under fire. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
FIU will line up to punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. There he goes. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pressure coming. Caught in the backfield, it's Lawrence.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Bears are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Handoff from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Clark to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Joyner. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bears are threatening in the red zone. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Collins. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Trying to keep this drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. FIU pushing tempo. Back to pass on 2nd down. They're setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Owens. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. FIU will line up to punt. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Leaves it with the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Bears can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Under fire. And that ball is live in the backfield. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Woo, deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And the Bears line up to punt it away. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Owens. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. FIU pushing tempo. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Caught over the middle, it's Payne. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle. It's Perry. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Wants to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Burke. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Panthers are rolling down the field. The inside handoff. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. A lot of urgency for this offense.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
It's complete. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers! An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give to the back. And some room to work. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Bears head quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. That's caught. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Clark wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The give on the counter. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Bears kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll move the tight end. They're going to ride this running back. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Handoff to the single running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking for a crease. It's Joyner. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He got the toe down. That's going to look spectacular on his social media, but not so much for the down and distance after he loses yardage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
And the Bears will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Got enough for the first. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Got it in the middle, it's Burke.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind him. Nice job.
Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. FIU pushing tempo. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. FIU will line up to punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Firing to the right, complete. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Quick handoff. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Grabbed over the middle. It's Payne. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Panthers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Grabbed behind the line. It's Perry. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Handoff from the shotgun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The play action fake. Bringing the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
FIU will line up to punt. The punt is headed out of bounds, and that is good news when you have someone as dangerous as he is returning. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. To the ground with the back. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Gonna run it. It's Lawrence. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Clark to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Clinton. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bears decide to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. A quick pass to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. FIU pushing tempo.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that one.
They'll run play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. So here comes the Bear offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Finds his man. It's Robinson.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get in the ball.
Oh, he's got some space. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Trying to turn the corner on the right. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Bears need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Clark wants to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
The lone back's got it. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll leave it with him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Oh, he's got a chance. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. FIU pushing tempo.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
He'll do it himself. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
They'll try to power their way ahead. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. FIU will line up to punt. They'll look to pin them deep. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Clark to fire. Finds the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Caught in the backfield. It's Dawson. There he goes. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Lewis. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. FIU will line up to punt. Catch is made at the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. From the gun, the ground game. Quick spin on the run. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. The Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the ground. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Clark wants to throw. Makes the catch. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. They go to the ground. Inside the 30. Breaks into the open. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Bears!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They marched 78 yards down the field, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Give to the running back. Finding an escape route. He goes out of bounds across the 15 at the 16. That's a solid pickup on that one. FIU pushing tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Pinned back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. Trying play action. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. FIU will line up to punt. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Takes a handoff. It's Joyner. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff to the single back. Find some fresh air. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Picks up the first down. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Turning it on.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The give out of the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Bears are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Missouri State. That should move them closer to this elusive 2nd win of the year as they build this 4th quarter lead.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Looking for blockers. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Jenkins. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Panthers moving quickly to the line.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he's got some space. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. A 1st and 10 for this offense.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
And this defense is perfectly fine with that. When you're up a couple possessions, you want everything in front of you. You want that clock to tick, make sound tackles, and don't give up big plays.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a 1st down for FIU. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
They run it, they get the 1st down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Tight end finds a soft spot. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They're going to run it. Open space at the 25. There he goes. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Finding open areas. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Here's the handoff. Makes his man miss. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The give to the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. They'll try the run. He breaks a tackle. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. Absolutely nowhere to go runs, makes a third down stop. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Bought a little time, lets it go. The short hands, it's Burke. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.